Hi everybody, welcome back. I hope you are all doing well. So in today's video,
The picture the media is trying to paint of Luigi Mangione seems to not be working on social media. Recently, he was in New York getting transported before court appearance, and he was seen with a group of police, the mayor, and just a huge squad. And even the NYPD posted some pictures of him and some more, and I can't even lie. I feel like he gained some aura points with this one. Like, doesn't this look badass? Also, did he get a haircut or his eyebrows done while being locked up? Because I feel like I wasn't the only one to notice. Many people were saying that these pictures were supposed to villainize him, and a lot of people calling this a stunt, kind of making an example out of him, but I don't know if it did that because people were comparing him to literally Superman. Like, I'm not even kidding you. This is literally a real scene in Superman. And the ironic part is, trailer for Superman literally dropped today, and it actually looked pretty good. Like, you would have thought this guy was literally a drug lord based on this picture. Hate to say it, this might be unpopular, but I feel like honestly this only made him look cooler. Like, let's be so real.
yeah, this has got a lot of people talking. I don't know about you, but it does look like a movie and feel like a movie, because why does one person need all of these people around him? What is he going to do? Is it like somebody is going to come out of nowhere, fall from the sky, and just take this guy out? They said it's called a pep walk. What do I do? I don't know anything, but hey, it's got a lot of people talking. All right, so let's get into what other people had to say about this whole situation. I'm going to come back and talk some more. Leave your own thoughts and opinions about this in the comment section, because me personally, it doesn't make sense, because it looks like you're making people love him even more, right? Because all of you with your guns and your mean faces, and all of you against this young man.
I don't think law enforcement understands they're losing the optics campaign. They're losing. Now we have more content, new content. He has a haircut. This man finds the light. I'm telling you. And that one New York Times photo where he's looking over his shoulder and the light is just bedazzling his face. He's smizing. I mean, the law enforcement is losing this optics campaign. And these are called perp walk shots. And most of the time, they're strategically orchestrated. The car is parked in a certain place. They take them around the car to walk them into the furthest door away. Like, they know the media is there to get content, and they are proudly giving them the content because most of the time it works to their advantage. We're able to see the bad guy they caught. It is not working for them in this campaign, in this case. And I'm surprised that they haven't caught on yet. Why do they keep doing this? And you know, the one where he actually shouted out to the media, which was recording him, good for him. Because if the police are going to orchestrate where they go, where they bring them out, where they parade them around, and they do, I've shot hundreds of them, then he should take advantage of that opportunity. And by the way, when they slammed him up against the wall because they were surprised he was using the opportunity to share his information, imagine how that shows up in court, because doesn't he have a back injury and plates in his back? If I was his lawyer, I would be all over that video of manhandling and rough handling him, because they're the ones that set it up for him to come out of the car in front of the media that way. We have seen where they use sheets to cover. I know many law enforcement agencies have underground tunnels, or they will park the car behind garage doors to walk the person into the jail. Believe you me, if this was a billionaire that they did not think deserved exploitation, this perp walk shot would not have been public.
Welcome to America. Luigi Mangione kills one American billionaire and gets charged with an act of terrorism. Meanwhile, 426 school shooters have never once been charged with an act of terrorism. 390,000 American children have experienced gun violence in their life.
Luigi's taper fade is a signal to the correctional officers not to beat him up. It's a signal to the correctional officers that the other inmates care about him and have his back. And I know what you're thinking. What does a girl that looks like me, that's never been to prison, know about prison politics? Both of my parents have been to prison. There's a lot of my life that I have spent around people in that world and environment, and I understand the politics of prison. And the politics of prison are that taper fade and threading that man's eyebrows were not about making him look good to the media. It was about sending a signal to the correctional officers that he is taken care of, that he is looked after, that he is not isolated alone and in lockup without any friends. And the politics of prison are really interesting, especially depending on the caliber of offense that the people around Luigi are locked up for. If you have a lot of people who are locked up for a very long amount of time / the rest of their natural life, those people don't have a lot of incentive to behave, I guess we'll say. So the correctional officers understand that at any moment they could have a riot on their hands. The correctional officers understand that they have to toe a line in order for the prisoners to toe their line and for everybody to go home at the end of the night. That taper fade was to send a message that Luigi is surrounded, protected, looked after, and that if any of the correctional officers decided they wanted to beat him up a little too much, they would have a problem on their hands. And I just love that. Oh, I love it.
Why did you feel the need to go to the heliport and actually greet him once he got off that helicopter?
So I was at a conference a few days ago with the top CEOs, IBM, Deloitte. It was a room full of CEOs and governmental officials. And the shooting, the intentional shooting, and the response after really traumatized the entire industry. Not only the CEOs, but the employees. People forget that. And I wanted to send a strong message with the police commissioner that we're leading from the front. I'm not going to just allow him to come into our city. I wanted to look him in the eye and stated that you carried out this terrorist act in my city, the city that the people of New York love, and I wanted to be there to show the symbolism of that.
The way he led with, I was in a room full of CEOs and government officials. I would never have led with that if he was trying to appeal to the public's sensibility of making sure that this alleged murderer was given the proper eye contact. I mean, do your job, but like, I'm just saying the whole industry was traumatized. It sounds like, from what I'm hearing, that all of the consumers that were denied all of their coverage have been traumatized. But that's just me and my little ears hearing what I hear in the internet streets. But you tell me in the comments, is that a little off to you that he would start with, I was in a room with a whole bunch of CEOs? Huh? It sounds very tone deaf. I'll meet you in the comments.
So first of all, you're not going to drop this fire-ass picture, hold on, of our Lord and Savior, Luigi, the Adjuster, the 2024 Equalizer, and expect us to hate him. That's a dope-ass perp walk. Why would you even do that? You give him way too much attention. Secondly, I need y'all to pay real close attention to that mother behind him. Hold on. That piece of shit right there that I circled, that's the one New Yorkers want in prison, in jail. He should have handcuffs right behind him. In fact, he's ruined more lives than this guy ever did. That's the one we want in jail. Why the fuck is Mayor Adams even there? Hold on. Just decided to put myself in front of Mayor McDipshit over there because that's the guy we really want in jail, right? Anyway, this walk is crazy. He looks like an absolute superhero. Free Luigi. Free Luigi. And that guy, you guys are all terrible.
The motive of a terrorist is to commit acts of violence against everyday people in hopes of striking fear into the civilian population. So seeing the entire US government convene at this idea that he is a terrorist is crazy. But honestly, what did we expect from a government that could not spot a terrorist if it was standing in their face shaking their hand? Terrorism is not a metric of who is wrong or right or who is evil or good. The Black Panthers were considered terrorists. The Ku Klux Klan has never been considered terrorists. Nelson Mandela was considered a terrorist. George Bush was never considered a terrorist. But George Bush has killed significantly more innocent civilians than Nelson Mandela. Healthcare CEOs kill thousands of people a year with their for-profit healthcare system, and they are never considered terrorists. They're not even considered murderers. They're actually considered good businessmen.
Luigi Mangione being charged with acts of terrorism is almost comical when the police have been allowed to unalive Black people at an unprecedented rate for many years and get to go home to their families every time. And the way they are piling all those charges on to get justice for the United Healthcare CEO lets you know that the only lives that matter in America are rich, wealthy, well-off, white men.
Yeah, so they sent the mail. They were like, you go and get your people right now and get this guy, right? And he's like, yeah, bet I'm going to get that job done. Like, he can't come here and play in our faces like that. You went to a conference, all the CEOs were there, and then they were like, you better make sure. And then you were like, yeah, I'm going to show my face just to put the fear of God in him. Okay. They said the charges they are putting on the guy is from here to December. Next December. It's like every other day they have a new one. Right? And I don't know how this is going to end, but yeah. Anywho, it's sad. I don't know if he's the guy, if he's not the guy. The thing is, a lot of people are still in disbelief that he's the guy. They feel like he's been, used as a scapegoat, but he may not be the person. I don't know. I guess this is life. This is what life is all about, right? Some people can get away with it, and others are made scapegoats, quote unquote, for something similar, right? This is what TikTok is talking about today. I'm gonna leave it here. Leave your own thoughts in the comment section. I'll see you again with another video. Bye.